Welcome back. Well, the markets are at the high point of the day, so pretty good news. 18,250 is what we're looking at. IndusInd Bank has moved higher. Nestle has pulled back from the day's low as well. So good going out. Then L&T, that was down close to under 1%, I recall. That's a larger weight on the index. When that recovers, it obviously helps the Nifty as well. So we're up close to 50 points out and holding at these levels. Remember, earlier today, we rejected this level. So it'll be important to see whether or not we can get past on a closing basis this 18,250 and then make a bit of a dash towards 18,350. But the sector that's been in focus is the banking stocks. They've been buzzing all day on the back of quarter three updates. Abhishek has been on top of that. He's joining in to give us a quick refresher and fill us in with details on those banks that reported. Abhishek?
Well, Nigel, to begin with, South Indian Bank, they saw the deposit momentum be weak. However, loan growth momentum was pretty strong, which means that their net interest margin can improve in a rising interest rate scenario. So deposits are up 2.7% YOY and about 2.5% sequentially. The CASA ratio has declined a bit to about 33.8% when compared to 34.5% in the previous quarter. However, the CD ratio has improved to 77.35% when compared to 76.8% in the previous quarter. This is on the back of the fact that loan growth is pretty strong at 18.5% YOY and about 3.2% sequentially. For CSB Bank, the gold loan portfolio continues to grow strong, which means that they are taking away market share from NBFCs. So deposit momentum was pretty healthy, 18.9% YOY growth and 8% quarter-on-quarter growth. The CASA ratio has declined because CASA in absolute value was almost flat on a sequential basis, and other deposits, that is the retail term deposit or the bulk deposits, have grown faster. So advances growth was robust at 25.7% YOY and about 5.6% quarter-on-quarter. In this, the gold portfolio grew by almost 51% YOY and about 9.3% sequentially. So the gold loan share in the overall loan mix has increased to more than 47% when compared to 45.5% in the previous quarter. X of gold loans, the loan growth is at 9.5% YOY and about 2.5% on a sequential basis. Talking about Bank of Maharashtra, now for last few quarters or after the first COVID wave, they have been growing robustly and much ahead of peers, especially in the PSU banking space. So deposit momentum was at 11.7% growth YOY and about 6.4% sequentially. The loan growth continues to impress, up about 21.8% YOY and 6% quarter-on-quarter. They have seen a sharp decline in CASA ratio, which has declined to 52.5% when compared to 56.3% in the previous quarter. The CD ratio or the credit deposit ratio remained healthy at 75.4% when compared to 75.7% in the previous quarter. Back to you.